Hello and welcome back to my channel, Equipped to Learn with Miss Jasmine. Today we're going to learn how to add like fractions step by step. But before we begin, it is important to remember that adding fractions is much easier when you understand what the numbers in a fraction means. That's why we're going to start with a quick review. In every fraction, there are two parts, the numerator and the denominator. The denominator tells us how many equal parts the whole is divided into. The numerator tells us how many parts we are talking about. For example, I have a fraction right in front of me. Yep. So in this circle, there are four equal parts. So that will be my denominator. Now let's say I color in one of those parts. That would be my numerator because I'm talking about the one part that I colored in. So my fraction would be 1/4. So what are like fractions? Like fractions are fractions that have the same denominator. This tells us that the pieces are the same size. And because the pieces are the same size, we are able to combine them. So let's look at an example. 1/4 plus 2/4. Both of these fractions have the same denominator, so they are like fractions and we are able to combine them. So when you're adding like fractions, you do not add the denominator. The denominator stays the same. So my denominator is still going to be 4, but we are able to add the numerator. So 1 plus 2 equals 3. So our answer is 3/4. So now I'm going to show you what that looks like visually. I have 1/4 of the circle colored in. So I have another circle where I colored in 2/4. And so I will end up with 3/4 colored in all together. So a common mistake that students make at times is by adding the denominator. So if you add the denominator that actually changes the size of the pieces, which we do not want to do. So for example, with the same problem, if we were to add the denominator, that means we now have 8 equal parts. But that's not the same as having 4 equal parts. So parents, one great way to check for understanding is to just simply ask your children, what is a numerator and what is a denominator? If they are able to explain to you what both are and what it shows, that means that they have already built a strong foundation in fractions. So thank you for watching and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more step-by-step math lessons. Bye!